What up YouTube? My name is Marvin, and first off, Happy New Year! And what better way to bring in the new year than with a brand new guitar. In this video, I will be discussing the Legator N8FP 8-string fan fret guitar. Ooh, sweet baby Jesus, look at this thing. This is a Cali Cobalt, which is just a fancy way to say beautiful blue, because this guitar is absolutely beautiful. Oh man, look at this thing. I got this used from Guitar Center for $6.99, and with that being said, it actually came in pretty good condition. There were a couple of nicks, a couple scratches, but overall I think it was a fantastic deal. Hang on, let me take this off. Obviously one of the biggest features of this guitar is the fan fret design. On top you've got a 28-inch scale, and on the bottom you've got a 26.5-inch scale. So it's a rather long scale guitar, but the way that it's made, it's actually really comfortable. Keep in mind, this is the very first fan fret instrument I've ever owned. I've only owned 3 8-strings. I've had an RG8 from Eminence and the RG-A8. And honestly, just from the whole feel of the guitar, it balances very well. The neck, it's doing this right now, but it doesn't normally do that. It's not really neck heavy or anything. The neck itself is rather thin, very similar to an Ibanez neck. I almost want to say it's a little thinner, at least compared to my RG8 and the RG-A8. And the string spacing, I think, is a little more narrow. Correct me if I'm wrong if you check the specs. I'm just talking based off of feel. I'm not necessarily the guy that goes hard on like, oh, it has this spec and that spec and this radius and blah, blah, blah. Whatever. Not important. Does it feel good? Yes. Especially with this light satin finish, kind of. It's kind of like a satin finish, but it's like an open grain finish. Where you see these grains, you can actually feel it. So it's really cool. Same thing on the back here, and even with the neck, it's pretty much a satin finish back here. Very soft and smooth and very easy to play on. Anywho, I'll just go through the specs anyway because I'm sure there's people that want to know. The body wood is ash. It features a 5-piece mahogany maple neck with a C shape and an ebony fretboard with a 14-inch radius. It's got medium jumbo frets, and this guitar actually has 2 truss rods. It also has Legator in-house locking tuners and an in-house Legator bridge, 1 volume knob, and normally the guitar has the stock Legator pickups with a 3-way switch, but I've already swapped it out for my Fishman Fluence Tosin Abasi pickups with the 5-way super switch combination that I absolutely love. I'll be honest, the Legator pickups were perfectly fine. If you want to hear what those sound like, I made a video right here or here. I don't remember which side, but I made a video so you can hear what it sounds like with the stock pickups, and they sound fine. You'll hear a lot of people say that they're kind of low in output, and that's true. They kind of are low in output, but they sound fine. I mean, they came with the guitar. Do they sound good? Yeah, they're good enough. And that's enough blabbering. I'm gonna play a little bit and I'll give you my final thoughts on this 8-string. here are my final thoughts on the Legator N8FP. Honestly, this thing is great. I love it. It's just so comfortable to play. The scale makes low chugs just really strong and defined, especially if you're in drop E. It chugs for days and it's just so clear. The Fishmans also help with that, but even the Legator pickups I had weren't bad at all. It just plays so well. I really am a fan of the construction and just the whole guitar. It's just a really good instrument. I think it's just overall really, really comfortable. Honestly, this is up there with one of my most favorite guitars that I own in my collection. Like, probably like top 3 at least, or top 4. And I don't have that many instruments, so it's saying a lot. But I really, 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 really love it. Now, if you look online, these go for $1,000 or $999.99, whatever you want to call it. Do I think it's personally worth $1,000? Yes and no. I think for $1,000 that it should come with pickups a little bit better than the Legator stock pickups. And like I said, they're not bad pickups, but you're paying $1,000 for this guitar. I would think that it would come with at least some basic name brand pickups. It doesn't have to be anything fancy, but that's just me personally. I mean, even $700 for this I think is a good chunk of change. And considering that these pickups alone are about $300 for the set, it's already $1,000 in my hand right now. And honestly, I still think it's worth it, especially because you're getting that fan fret design for a pretty affordable price, because I don't think there are any guitars that are really that affordable that are fan fret. There might be a couple. I think Ibanez has one. And as far as I know, those other guitars that are under $1,000 that are fan fret aren't gonna come with locking tuners. They're not gonna come with glow-in-the-dark side dots or even a finish as beautiful as this. I mean, this finish is just so nice in the color and everything. And honestly, that's one of the big things I love about this instrument too. I mean, even on the fretboard, if you look at the fret markers, here, I'll just get real close. If you look at these fret markers, they have like this, it's like abalone kind of look. It just adds to this high quality look and feel. I can't really say how quality control was for this guitar because I bought it used, but even buying it used, it's honestly just, it's just so good. Like, I can't see anything wrong with this. So if you're thinking about going into a fan fret instrument, especially an 8-string, I highly recommend checking out a Legator N8FP. They have so many colors. I've seen a pink, purple, I think they have them in green. And even if you want to go further and get a headless, they have a headless version of this guitar too. Let me stop there before this video gets too long. Feel free to subscribe if you like this content and if you'd like more of that content. And please hit the like button because that would just be great. I would really like that. Please comment down below if you have this guitar, or you could tell me your favorite multi-scale 8-strings. Or if you have any guitars you want me to try, I can go and try and buy them, try them out for shits and giggles, and then, yeah. Thank you again for watching this video. Take care, stay safe, have a good day.